guys, welcome back to Gypsy's Creative Creations. My name is Stephanie and I will be showing you how to make snowman angels. And if you're new to my channel and love creative DIYs, please hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit that bell, that way you get a notification every time I upload. Also, like, share, and comment. So in today's project, I'm going to be showing you 3 different types of angels, but I'm going to also make their face into snowmen. So what you'll need for the first angel is a wine glass, and usually you want the deeper kind and not the short one. That way you're going to put your angel up top. And I got that from Dollar Tree. Now I also have these angel wings, but I got these at Family Dollar for $1. They're ornaments, but I just like them because they're angel wings. You also need 3 packets from this, the smaller silver balls. And you don't have to use the silver, you use the gold or any other color that they have. I just went with silver because it goes with my color scheme. So you'll need 3 packets of these. You'll need one of these from the Dollar Tree, and that's a garland, a silver garland. And you'll need one of these cone styrofoams. They're also at the Dollar Tree. You'll also need a flat matted ball. It comes in those packs of 15. You can also get it in the packs of 12, depending on the size of the head that you're wanting to put on top. But I just went with this because it is like more of a flat color, and not so shimmery for his head. And also, you'll need one of these for his nose. Now, the way I make his nose is, I get a dowel, and you get these at the Dollar Tree, and just stick it into a pencil sharpener. And just get it sharp. And you'll take a needle nose plier and just stick it in there, and then you'll just cut it off at the size that you're wanting it, just like that. And you have a nose. The only thing you have to do is paint it. And of course you'll need hot glue gun and sticks to finish the project with. So what we're going to start off with is actually peeling off a sticker, because I don't want to hot glue the angel. Try to get most of it off. Sometimes it's a little harder than most of it. And also for the bottom of the wine glass, I just got a poster board and just cut it out to the shape of the bottom of the wine glass. And what we're going to do is, while we make our angel, I'm just going to go ahead and fill the wine glass up with the ball on the bottom. Just fill it up until it's kind of level with the top. There we go. Next thing you're going to do, you're just going to hot glue the rim of the wine glass. And just put this right up on top. So with a cone, what we're going to do is take the garland out. And what I want to do, I'm going to flip this over just like that. I'm going to place this onto put a good amount of glue on this, and then just place that right on top right there, just like that. So the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna start wrapping this at the bottom here, and we're probably gonna start at the stem. So let me place it like this so you can see what I'm doing. So just put a little dab of hot glue here, and we're gonna take this like that, and we're going to wrap it. So when it comes to this part, it's going to get a little slippery here. So what you're going to do is just add some hot glue. That way the garland actually goes up that way. So we're going to add it like that. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it. And just add some more hot glue, because it's not going to wrap at the bottom properly. So the next thing we're going to do, since it's coming up right here, we're just going to put a dab of hot glue on there, like that, just to start that row. And then once every so often, you're going to put just a dab of hot glue just to keep it in place. Okay. And then where it comes together right here, or where it meets back up, you're going to put a dab of hot glue, and then just make sure it presses down, and then we're just going to keep on rolling it around. press that on there. So push it down on there, and then we're going to wrap the rest of the garland around, just like that. That way you could see it. Okay, and all I'm doing is I'm rolling the rest of the garland all the way back down. That way I don't cut any of it off. I just use it all on this one project. There we go. And at the end, just add some hot glue right there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to glue his nose to his face. And just put it right there. Now for his eyes and his mouth, we're going to use a Sharpie. So we're just going to draw some eyes on there. Just like that. There we go. And it's going to look just like that. So the next thing we're going to do is put some balls into the garland here. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add some of these as his button. So I'm going to put one here. So just make sure that you space them out. That way you got an even amount. And then the next thing we're going to do is attach his wings. So just take a look at how we're going to want to lay it down at this point. And you're probably going to have to hold it in place just until it dries here. Okay. And this is how he looks so far. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is put his halo on his head just with a pipe cleaner. And just twist it inside of itself like that. And all you're going to do is put a little bit of hot glue right here on the pipe cleaner. And just add that to the back of his head there. This is how he looks so far. And that that is the finished first one that I've done. So the second one, and of course I have pictures at the end of the video of all three of them together. Alright guys, for the second snowman, of course you'll need another cone. You'll need 2 bags of the flower petals from the Dollar Tree. It's in the bridal section. You'll also need another satin ornament ball. This is the only thing that comes from Family Dollar. It's the angel wings. Unfortunately, the Dollar Tree does not have any. But y'all need these little figurines. They're at the Dollar Tree, and they usually come in a 3 or 4 pack. Of course, you'll need a cardboard bottom, or this is the poster board at the Dollar Tree. And then I've shaped one like a square to be able to put the scenics in there. Of course, you'll need another wine glass. You'll need 3 of the silver balls, and you'll also need some of this. And this is at the Dollar Tree. They also have the flaky, glittery stuff, but they didn't have it this time, so I just grabbed these to make snow inside of the wine glass. So the first thing you're going to want to do so the first thing you're going to want to do is glue just a little square shape onto the bottom of the round piece that's going, and just glue that on there. And then when it comes to the scenic pieces, just try to figure out where you're wanting to put them at and just hot glue them on there. So we're going to put them up here, and then I'll put him back here, and then I'm going to put the snowman over here. So, let me show you how this looks. See, that's the little scenics. So I'm going to set them off and let them dry, and we're going to deal with the wine glass. So, of course, you want to try to get the sticker off the bottom again as much as possible. And we're going to hot glue. Put a lot of hot glue on here, and then just sit that right up there and pop, just like that. Alright, now you might not need 2 bags, you might just need 1 bag. It's just depending on how it looks and how thick and full you want the top part. So where we're going to start at, you see how the petal, there's a pointy end and then a more flatter curved end. So you're going to hot glue this end onto the cone and then go down onto the glass. So I'm going to start up here, and we're just going to glue that on there. And you kind of want to overlap them a little bit. the next thing I'm going to do is put on the snowman's head. So all you're going to do is put a nice amount of hot glue at the end of the ball or ornament and just place it at the top of the styrofoam here. And we're going to add his little nose. Alright guys, so the ornaments didn't work to put on these petals. So I'm going to go with some flat pearls. You could get these on a sheet at the Dollar Tree. You could get them at Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to use the pearls as his buttons. Let me give you a close look. See how that turned out? So next thing I'm going to do is paint his face on. Of course, we're just going to use a black Sharpie. It's the easiest way to do it. And guys, if you have a smoother ball where you don't have these ridges on there, by all means use it. I just didn't have it, so I just used what I had. I just didn't really want a really shiny head. I just kind of wanted one that was a little flat, matted. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is make his little angel crown out of a pipe cleaner, just like we did the last one. And you just make a loop, and then on the end of the pipe cleaner, just put a nice amount of hot glue. That's going to go on the back of his head here. And then, of course, you get to determine the height that you're wanting it to be. So just kind of curve it to the ball here. There we go. That's how he looks so far. So the next thing we're going to do is add the wings. And of course, remember, I got these wings at Family Dollar in their dollar ornament section that they have. Family Dollar here actually also carries Dollar Tree stuff. So just remember to put a nice amount of glue . You might have to hold it in place, right? And as you can tell, there it is. And so the bottom part of it right here, what we're going to do is add these little balls, and then we're going to put the scenic in there. So let me go ahead and add these little balls in here, just like that. All right, guys, so just make sure you got a nice amount of hot glue at the end of the cup there. Pop your little scenic in there. It might get a little messy. Just try to clean up the edges after you get it in there. And there you go. You have a little scenic. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is put something around his neck because you can see the little gap there. I'm just going to use these rhinestones. They're from the Dollar Tree. You could get a whole packet for $1. So I'm just going to use that to go around his neck with. this is the second look for the snowman angel. And of course, the bottom of it is the scenic. And at the end of the video, I'll show you all three of them and then individually. So, all right, guys, for the third snowman angel, what you're going to need, of course, another comb. The wings again from the Family Dollar. This time we're going to use maybe 2 rhinestone packets. We'll see. And also this sheet of rhinestones, and this is all from the Dollar Tree. And of course, for his head, we're going to go with the flat silver. And if you get one without the ridges, I mean, that's fine too. That's just what I had. And then we're going to use the Christmas trees for the scenic bottom. So where we're going to start off at, with this one, we're going to just start off with a comb first. And we're going to see which one works better. So I'm going to see if the diamond wrap works better or the rhinestones to wrap this one with. So and the thing that I love about the rhinestones is that it already comes with an adhesive on the back, which you could always add hot glue to it. But in this case, it's actually sticking really well. So try to get all the way to the top edge here, as close to the top you can get, and wrap it. And just let it fall naturally to the curvature. So when we get right here where the seam's at, what we're going to do is cut it. And the reason being is because I don't want to overlap. So I'm just going to press it down here and then fold it back so I can see the seam. And then and don't worry about covering the bottom because that's all going to be hot glued. We're just going to cut this. Just like that. I'm gonna lay that down, and like I said, it's sticking really good. You don't even need hot glue for this one at all. It's quite sticky. And then of course cut the bottom part because you don't need that. There we go. And then up here where you have the little gap at, you could see if you could line up just like that. Just line it up and then trim it and patch it is what I call it. So and then we're going to cut it this way. And then just press it down real good. And then any little gaps or holes that you happen to have, just patch it by just filling it in, press it down, and then see where it lies. And then just kind of trim around it. Just like that. And like this whole bottom here, what I'm going to do is just add this part and line it up here, press down on it. So make sure you line it up pretty good, just like that, and just bring it around. See, and it lines up perfect. This is probably the easiest one out of all three of them because it doesn't involve hot glue. Not yet anyways. So don't worry, like the rhinestones cut, like you cut right through the rhinestones. Just make sure you don't have any holes visible. And if you do, like I have a little bitty hole right here. So just grab your rhinestone off of here and just patch that little hole up. Just put that right in there. And that's it. You see? Nice little rhinestoned. And I still have a little bit left. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and glue his head up here. So of course you'll need your hot glue gun. And just put a nice amount of hot glue at the end here. And just press down on his head just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is attach his wings. And usually where the seam is at back here is where I want to attach the wings, because they'll cover most of any of the seams that you might be able to see. So just douse some hot glue on here. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and attach him. Alright, so what we're going to do is go ahead and put a rim around his neck here. Some rhinestones. So I'm just going to put some hot glue, because these rhinestones are not, these bigger ones that the Dollar Tree sells, they're not as tacky as the smaller sheets. I don't really know why, but they just are not. So we're just going to go around his neck like that. See how that looks? Isn't he cute? Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is add his nose. And of course I already had these pre-cut and painted. And I actually showed you how I did it on the first snowman. So we're just going to put his little nose on here. Of course I'm going to go ahead and put his little angel ring on there. So we're going to put that on there. And remember to put hot glue on the stem. So that's how he looks so far. Next thing we're going to do, of course, is use our Sharpie to draw on his face. And there we go. And of course you could always change their faces however you want to. Alright guys, so we're going to just glue the tree on the bottom of the cardstock that's going on the bottom of the wine glass. And I just did something simple for this one. It's just a tree. So I just take the wine glass and drop this right on top of it. Then when you flip it over, you got your simple little ornament there. So we're going to take him, of course we're going to try to peel this paper off the bottom of the wine glass. And we're just going to put a nice amount of hot glue here. Just put him right on top. There we go. And as you can tell, you can see the rim of the wine glass. So I'm just going to put rhinestones on there. So let's see here. I'll lay him down like that. So we're going to use the bigger rhinestones. Just put a bead of hot glue right there. And we're going to have to do it in sections because they literally will not come off the page the long way. So you have to take them off the page the short way, which is fine. So next thing we're going to do is go on to the outer rim of the glass to add some more rhinestones. There we go. And let's just give it a little bit more character. And there is how it looks. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video, and this is how they look individually. So this is my little rhinestone one. As you can tell, I just did something simple at the bottom, which is just a shiny tree. You can get this tree at the Dollar Tree. You can get them at Family Dollar. And Walmart actually has them for 88 cents. Also, the rhinestone packets come from the Dollar Tree. The large and the small packets. The wings come from the Family Dollar. And the rest of it comes from the Dollar Tree. And that's how he looks. And of course, those come from the Dollar Tree. And the rest of this comes from the Dollar Tree as well. And then here's this guy, and all this stuff comes from the Dollar Tree as well. Even the pearls come from the Dollar Tree. Now, I've noticed that not everyone has pearls at their Dollar Tree, because I've actually went to 4 and never seen them, and I ended up having to go an hour away on a doctor's appointment, and that's where I found those at. It was a different Dollar Tree an hour away from my house. But this is how they all look. So if y'all like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Don't forget to check out my Eastie shop, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm also on Pinterest. You could follow me there. But yeah, y'all have a good day, and thank you so much for watching.